Namaste everyone and welcome back to another stimulating episode of Babylon's KidCast. I'm your host Sweta Koirala, a teacher here at Babylon National School. With us today, we have an extremely talented individual and aspiring SE candidate, Unisha Khadka. In her academic achievement plan, she has set to score no less than the whopping GPA of 3.71 in her SE exams. Welcome to the KidCast, Unisha.
Thank you. I am so happy to be here. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm glad to have you.
Yes.
So, first of all, how are you? How are you feeling? How's the thrill of being in your last year of secondary school treating you?
Well, I have to admit it's very exciting because like last year I'm gonna be in school and then I'm gonna move on to a new portion of my life. It's like a whole new chapter of a whole new book to me, to be honest. So I'm like really excited.
That's impressive. You know,
Yeah.
most people would say they're scared. I mean, a new chapter, they don't know what's waiting. A lot of people would definitely feel scared,
Yeah.
including me at my time.
No, I see why people feel scared, but it's like you don't know what life has for you. You don't know what life offers you, so you just have to take it one day or the another. So I'm just open to things.
I like your mindset.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
from ever since we're little, every teacher talks about the SE, right?
Yeah.
How it's super duper important. If you mess up, your life will like
Be
turn
ruined,
upside down
yeah.
and stuff like that. So many students, they have grown to fear the SE. But yeah, your targeted marks make you seem like you're determined to ace it like it's a piece of cake. What keeps you so motivated?
Well, the thing that really keeps me motivated is there's nothing really in particular, but it's just me that I want to achieve this mark, so I have to achieve this mark. So it's just the motivation within me that keeps me going, to be honest. Yeah.
So, speaking of motivation, I do want to ask you, there's a
Yeah.
huge debate on motivation versus discipline.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on it?
Well, I feel like, motivation without discipline is nothing, and discipline without motivation is nothing also. Because if you just have a ton of motivation but no discipline, you'll get nowhere in life. But also, if you have like a lot of discipline but no motivation, you will burn out so quickly, so easily. So, there's really no point in either of those, just like particularly one of those. You just have to aspire, you just have to balance both of them together.
True balance is indeed
Yeah.
the key.
It is.
So, you're like what, 16 or 17,
15.
right? Oh, you're 15. Wow.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you don't want to focus entirely on your studies. Like,
Yeah.
you're still a kid. You want to have fun. You want to spend time with your family. You want to travel. You want to do some stuff, right?
Obviously.
You must have your own hobbies as well. So, how are you balancing everything with your studies?
Well, the thing is, I try to like separate my school life versus my personal life. I just try to keep them apart from each other, like miles apart, because I don't want them to combine at all. Because in grade 10, like a lot of my time, like most of my time has been occupied by school. So I want to keep some time for myself and do my hobbies. So I think, yeah, that's the key as well, balancing. You just balance things out. There's nothing really.
True. Like, again, we come to balance.
Yeah, it is the key. So
So, what's your like study plan? Do you have a fixed study plan or like any particular study method that helps you achieve your goals, like achieve your targeted marks?
well, to be honest, I just study because I feel like there's if you want to learn, you just have to study. There's not really any like cheat codes or like stuff like that. If you want to like achieve great marks, like I mean, if you just want to get like be pass or just get like average grades, there are a lot of methods, there are a lot of ways you can try. But if you want to achieve like really good grades, then you have to just study. But I feel like you don't like study too much because it will keep you mentally frustrated. You will burn out so easily, like so easily if you just keep on studying. So like yeah, just again balance things out again.
Okay, so I hope the teachers at Babylon have been supporting you and helping you achieve your goals. So, in what ways have they been supportive?
Well, the teachers are very supportive because whenever I have any like queries or questions, they are so passionate about it and they answer it to me in like so much interest, so much detail that I myself get so interested in the topic even though I am not. So like yeah, they are really I feel like the main thing about the teachers is they're just like so passionate about the subject they teach. They're so passionate about teaching in general. So it just keeps me really motivated by them. And also, they give us like so much like other contents that we can like learn from, and it's like really helping hand. It's like a helping hand, yeah. So like That's how.
That's great. I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know, I'll ask you a hot take, okay? It's
Okay.
very controversial. Me and my parents, or like a lot of parents, might think differently than you.
Yeah.
So, group studying with your
Oh.
friends, do you get distracted or do you get more motivated?
I don't know about others, but I feel like if I do group studies, I am definitely getting distracted. No, because okay, hear me out. If it's a subject you're really interested in, or like you're like really, yeah, a subject which you're really interested in, if you do group study about that to your friends, I feel like you learn more from that, because if your friends are like, if you're already like you have a base knowledge about the subject, then if your friends are helping you, if you're just generally discussing, you'll get a lot of new ideas about it, and you like grasp onto the concept so quickly because you're already interested in that. But if it's a subject that you don't really know well, like for example, I think like technical subjects like OMATs and stuff, if you're like doing group study on that, I cannot learn at all, because OMATs is already hard for me, right? So like, and if I do group studies with my friend, I'm definitely getting more distracted. Yeah.
I have faced a similar problem before.
Yeah.
A few days before my pre-board, I
Yeah.
went to study with my friends. Guess whose result came out not expected?
Yours.
Yeah. I didn't do so well that day group
Oh.
studying. We had this whole plan to study.
Yeah.
Someone comes with some piece of gossip and then
You're just on about it.
totally sidetracked. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it happens. It's
for
like-
me as well, I can't do group studying at all.
Yeah, it's like a lot of problem with us teenagers, because we just like get distracted so quickly. But I don't really see the problem, because we are just little girls after all.
After all, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've set so like such a high target,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you'll be able to achieve it. What's your plan afterwards? Like,
Oh,
what's
okay.
your future plan? Or like, you must have one. Like, you're so organized. Like, by the way you're targeting your studies and stuff, you must have some kind of plan.
I wouldn't say if I had to like define myself by an adjective, I wouldn't really choose the term organized, because I'm the person that is little least organized or least maintenance, right, in our friend group. So like, yeah, but like I do have plans after SE, but it's not like future, like long-term plans. It's just what I want to do in the holidays. It's just that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really make plans. I feel like the future is too far for me to think about, and so I just try to
You're
live
focused
in
on
the
the
present.
near future for now.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's what you should do.
That's pretty good. Like, if you
Yeah.
start worrying about the future now, like before your SEs, you start panicking and maybe you'll get sidetracked. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's the general concept for me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So thank you, Unisha. I had a
Okay.
really great time talking to you.
I also did.
It actually reminded me of when I was your age, when I was like giving my SEs. I was freaked out. I didn't know what, but well, I got through it, and I'm sure you'll get through it with amazing marks. So
I hope that too.
you will. Don't panic.
I'm trying not to panic, but like no matter how much I see like, oh, I'm so excited and stuff, you're gonna be a little
There's
nervous.
gonna be a little bit of you
Yeah.
that's gonna be like, oh, what if things go wrong?
Yeah,
What
like,
if
what if
yeah.
everything like just turns
Yeah, it
it
turns
falls
upside down. What
apart?
happens then? Yeah, but it's okay. Like, your friends are there, your family's there. We're here to support you. I'm sure you can make it. So
Yeah, I hope that too. I will try to.
try your best.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Unisha.
Thank you, man.